With tangerine oranges in season, I decided to make this fresh orange sponge cake using some orange juice and zest. The cake turned out amazing with a unique and refreshing sweet and tart flavor. So in today's video, I am going to show you how to achieve this spongy texture and bake this orange flavored tea time cake. We start with adding 180 grams of salted butter in a mixing bowl. I'm using Amul butter over here as it is easily available. You can use any alternate brand of your choice. Also, I suggest you to measure the exact amount of butter required and then use it. We will now use a beater or a hand mixer and whip up the butter until it's soft. It's time to add 250 grams of powdered sugar. Make sure you're adding it gradually and not at one go. Also, it's important to sieve the sugar before you add it to remove any lumps or excess matter. Once the consistency of the batter becomes buttery soft, it's time to add the eggs. We need 4 eggs for this cake, but we are going to use the egg yolks and whites separately. Meanwhile, keep 250 grams of refined flour and 3 tablespoons of milk ready on the side. Now simultaneously add the egg yolk, flour and milk in parts while you keep beating the mixture. You need to sieve the flour as well. While adding the flour, add 1 teaspoon baking powder. So this is my basic recipe for all the other varieties of sponge cakes that I make. Be it a chocolate cake or a coffee cake or fruit varieties like banana, carrot, strawberry or blueberry. So in case you choose to make a different variety of sponge cake, the basic cake making process and the proportions remain the same, only the flavoring will change. Time to zest some oranges. We will need about 2 teaspoons of orange zest and 3 tablespoons of fresh orange juice. Once you're ready with the juice and the zest, beat the egg whites that we had kept aside using a hand mixer until they are fluffy and form stiff peaks. You stop beating when the egg whites don't fall off from the bowl even if you turn it upside down. Lastly, we add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, the fresh orange juice that we made, orange zest, and mix well. Now this is very important. When you add the egg whites into the cake batter, do not mix vigorously, just fold in the mixture. You need to be very gentle at this point and just try to incorporate the egg whites into the batter rather than mixing it. So our cake batter is almost ready now and it's time to grease the baking tin with butter and flour. Now slowly pour the cake batter in the tin, and to remove any excess bubbles, just tap the tin on the table 3-4 times. oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degree Fahrenheit and then bake the cake for about 35 to 45 minutes. Once done, let the cake cool off completely before you unmold it. And now the moment of truth. Wow, that looks amazing, isn't it? This cake is delicious as it is, but just to make it look more interesting, especially for the kids, you can garnish it with some powdered sugar, orange slices and mint. Your feedback, likes and comments are very important to me. So if you try out this recipe, don't forget to give me your feedback in the comment section. Happy baking!